basically you and your family know how to stay and be loyal regardless of how bad the storm is. But then in the beginning part, you said that the women that do leave is because of something, crazy that happened. Not as crazy as what happened to your aunts, because okay, but that's not happening to most women, right? So it doesn't matter how long they stay. It matters on if they are staying. They stay, they don't leave. Because someone could stay for 15 years and then, oop, I'm done. 20 years and oop, I'm done. That's the end part. That part matters. So it doesn't matter if they endured so long of whatever the situation is. We want to make sure that, if you're staying because you want to be committed to your family, because it's not just about the husband, it's everybody, as long as you're not getting physically abused. You are staying because you are committed to your husband, you're committed to your kids, you're committed to yourself. Because if you leave, you have to understand that you're going to be out there in the world. You got to go find someone to replace this man. And that's if that man that you're replacing him with is suitable. Because you could try to find a replacement, but it's going to be kind of hard to trust that, because people out here just don't have the best intentions for you or the kid. They just want stuff from you. I'm not saying there's not good people out there that could, be a good step parent or whatever, but it's hard to find that. So it's a big risk. It has to be something that really tragic happened for someone to physically leave and put yourself at risk and put yourself at danger.
All right, Sweeney got something. Then we're gonna go to Carol. Then we're gonna chop it up with the dudes.
All right, so I'm gonna respond to Leah, then I'm gonna answer the question. So based on what Leah just said, she basically said that men are stronger in relationships than women are. Because let's say, for the sake of argument, that women do leave because things happen and they can't endure the relationship. Women leave relationships at an 80% clips. You can't possibly tell me that in every single one of those situations is male to female as far as what kind of trauma is being handed out. Most relationships, people do to one another. So you're telling me, what you're basically saying is that in these situations, these marriages, men are more likely to stay because we're stronger in a relationship than the women, because for the very same things that women do to men do to women, we do to women, women do to us, but men are more likely to stay, and we're more likely to endure that relationship and stay for the long haul and stick to our obligations. Also, to answer the question, here's the reason why most women leave so easily. It's the illusion of an abundance of options. They are incentivized to leave, and they're selfish in nature. They aren't bound by obligation. They're not bound by, oh, I'm going to stick this out because I told God that I'm going to stick this out with him. Not in large. I'm not saying all women, but I'm just saying this is the reason why you can see a divorce rate where 80% of them are initiated by women. They aren't bound by obligation. They're selfish. In other words, when they no longer feel happy for whatever reason, regardless of the reason, they're out. Even if they can be unhappy and it has nothing to do with the man that they're with. They can just be, and they will still leave. There's women that cheat on their husbands and leave because they cheated on their husbands.
Ooh, damn.
Say that again. Say that again. Woo! They'll leave because they cheated on their husbands. Say that again.
Show. Women leave because they fucked up.
Yes.
Not because he fucked up.
Yes.
Because they fucked up.
I ain't never heard of that shit. But okay.
80%, of course.
I'm not going to sit here and say that women do that all across the board.
Of course you did, Bruiser. Just like you didn't say what I got you on clip saying.
All right, let's get Carol in there, then Israel. Carol, why do women leave relationships and marriages so easily?
I feel like women leave so easily because they're fed up, literally. Like, they've been dragged enough. They get to the point that of no return, and they just, at that point, they just don't want to deal with it anymore, the disappointment. Because like I said, men are more resilient to disappointment. Women are not. They're used to being treated respectfully, or treated like princesses, or like catered to or accommodated. So when all of that's out the door and you're just feeling like you're being dragged, you're not going to continue that. And I wanted to add to, you were saying like, oh, it's 80% women are the ones who choose divorce or go through the process of divorce. But I just feel like women are much more detailed and more like handle the business more, like how Leah was saying, you do the appointments, you are calling contractors, all that stuff. women are the ones that are responsible for taking care of the business. So you guys keep on saying like women are 80% of women always file for divorce. Women are the one who handle the business for real behind the scenes. Like the men might have the money.
That's not what that is.
Stop. Let me finish. The men might have the money. The men might have like authority and all these great things. But women are the ones who do all the logistics of things. So in the end of the day, women are gonna file for divorce much more than men because we handle the paperwork. Whenever you guys are filling applications, what do? Give it to the woman, and we're like, okay, what's your this? Give me your social, like Let's be real. So of course women file for divorce.
But y'all got clerical skills.
Wait.
We very much so
excuse.
do. We very much
men,
do have clerical
You think
skills.
men go to their women and say, hey, file the divorce
Women
paperwork for
lie
us.
even when they're not
Women's
even
gonna
in a
handle the
relationship.
business.
They just lie for other women for dumbass reasons.
What does
Let's
the
let
lie
go.
have to do with what we're talking about? We're talking about women leaving a relationship
You're
because they're
lying.
not happy.
Let's
Lying
let
about
go.
what?
You and Leah are lying. Y'all
About what? About
Listen,
doing business
I'll
or
answer that.
about
I'll
leaving the
answer.
relationship?
You want me to answer it?
Hold
Women
on,
have
hold on.
this. I just want to say this. Women have this
real quick.
unspoken sisterhood where no matter what's going on, since you have a vagina, your job is to protect the thought process or the image of anybody with a vagina. That's all I want to say.
The
Hold on,
other
what are
three
you
women,
talking
wait,
about?
the
That
other
makes
three
no
Hold
women
on real
just
quick.
What you're talking
Before
about
you
makes
rebuttal,
sense.
Carol, will you finish?
Okay, I'll finish now. If you have a question for me, ask me, and I'm
I
done.
got a question. I got one question. So
Okay.
are you suggesting that men be like, I want a divorce? Hey, baby, can you file the paperwork for us?
Thank you.
No,
What kind of dumb
listen,
shit is that?
listen. I'm gonna be real.
This
It's
is what
not that.
she's saying.
No, that's not what I said. You guys are running with
You
the
literally
topic.
said that.
I said
what she
we
said.
are more thorough. So in the end of the day, if we're getting a divorce, I'm gonna be the one finding the paperwork, going to the courthouse, getting a lawyer. You're gonna be like, oh, she got a lawyer. Let me go get a lawyer. That's how men are. Let's be real. Let's be real. So if I'm fed up with your shit and
Leah,
I
go
don't want to
ahead,
deal
get
with
real
it,
quick.
Opportunity
I'm
to
gonna
talk. I'll stay quiet.
finalize the deal. I'm gonna finalize the deal. I'm not gonna keep things prolonged. Like how you said, you have a woman in your life for all these years and you see no future with her. It's the same fucking thing. You literally have a wife that don't want to be with you anymore, but you never filed the paperwork. She's gonna file the paperwork. That's how you men are. Let's be real.
Let me just say this.
All right,
Let
go
me
ahead,
just say
Leah.
this. Mr. Let, don't call me a liar. I don't like that. There's 3 other women up here that had diverse
y'all do be
opinions.
lying.
No. You're
It's
bald
not
head
lying.
lying. These other 3 women above me, they had diverse opinions. So that means, are they not part of the sisterhood? No, they give an objective opinion from their vantage point. And we gave objective opinion from our vantage point. There's no sisterhood in this. I said the women in my life, they move a particular way. I don't know. I don't know Bob and I don't know thoughts. Hold on. I don't know these women you're talking about. I don't know Bob.
7 women in your life. That's how women are.
Stay with their husbands. I know married women that stay with their men regardless. But we're talking about something.
7 women.
You're calling us a liar because we're given an experience, a position from our vantage point. That is very disingenuous. All these other women gave their opinions about what they experience and what they feel. Right?
Okay, Leah, I'm not saying that you're lying as you're a bad person. I'm joking, okay? So what I'm saying is what women love to do. If I, like, as an example.
The majority of women didn't do it.
Hold on, let me finish. If I was just to say, black women are fat as hell. 70 to 80% of black women are fat. You know what you would potentially say in this particular situation, just giving you an example? Well, me and my friends aren't fat, so I don't know what you're talking about. That's the type of conflating that women love to do. You look at your little 7 friends and say, because my 7 friends aren't fat, black women aren't fat.
So are you arguing against the fact that women handle business more thoroughly than men? Because in the end of the day, if I'm getting a divorce with my husband, I will definitely make sure the paperwork is in order for us to finalize the divorce. I'm not going to prolong it.